Everybody, this is your late bi-weekly weekend update here. As you can see, we're out here at our favorite weekend park with the dog. You can see it's a beautiful day out here. The heat wave finally broke this morning. We had I would say 3-4 weeks of just abnormal heat for this area here. We got Buddy launching his kayak here on the lake. That's awesome. So we're just going to walk around here, tell you what's going on the channel and a bunch of other stuff. Some commentary at the end too, so we'll stick around for that. So let's get started, shall we? So on Sunday we did a what's in your pack video. Always great to read comments on these things, and I got a bunch of great comments. So that was by request. I might do a few more based on the length of the hike, add a few things, add more descriptions, and of course be adding some more toys to the pack. And then we did our last beer review for the next little while. This was beer from Quebec, chocolate vanilla 10% strong ale. Very good. So yeah, just with that, we just haven't had time to schedule another beer review session here, so it might be a couple weeks until we start again with the batch of Monday morning beer reviews. And then on Thursday we did a live Google Plus Hangout streamed on the YouTube. We did a What's in Your Pack where we just grab an item and talk about it. We're supposed to have a few more collaborators, but we had some tech issues, and so we were just me and Dragonfly Hiker again. So, but I think we're gonna do Hangouts maybe. I'd like to do twice a month. One will be something else, but the other one will be like, you know, What's in Your Pack series, and really start to develop that. I think that's a nice thing to do. I didn't want to do overboard hangouts just like we did in May and June. I think that kind of affected some of the subscribers there that kind of didn't like to see a constant stream of hangouts like that. But I think, you know, once every 2 weeks or so, I think that's a pretty good schedule. Remember when I said last few updates ago that I wanted to keep the queue of uploaded videos to a smaller number so that, you know, if I shoot something in July, it actually shows up in July? Well, this is not working out for me because I think I only have like one left in the queue for Sunday, and I don't think it's quite ready yet. But I'll do some work on it today there. And but you know, I feel like I'm scrambling to get content in, so I'm not gonna do that again. So I think this weekend or the next week or so, we're gonna build up the content again, upload a nice buffer, at least 2 months of videos prepped, uploaded, tagged, description, annotated, all that stuff there, because I think that's easier and it gives me more chance to come up with topics and talk to other YouTubers. Like, you know, I was talking to Dragonfly Hiker again, and you know, we think that a couple upcoming series might work well with what we're doing. And also, being my hiking buddy, we haven't been out yet for a hike, so we're running low on hiking videos, so we gotta schedule time for that. We had this backcountry canoe trip, 2-day trip that we wanted to do, just haven't scheduled it yet, so we gotta, you know, get going on that. Of course, this is, you know, mid to late July, summertime, vacation time, so this is going to be really tough to get schedules together and try to, you know, figure out the plan, what we want to do, and where we want to go to get the content ready. I haven't really talked about my marathon training, even though I said I would, but I was waiting till I get to the really interesting part of the training, which is to start really building the kilometers here. So this month, well, actually starting about this week, and then for the next month and a half, this is where the training climbs up. You start to add the kilometers, and this is where things start to get a little bit more difficult. So having done a number of half marathons, process so far has been pretty good. The biggest challenge for me was to adjust to the heat wave. It's like the humidity is just really not comfortable with that, and I just don't handle the heat well at all. It affects my overall pace, slows it down, a lot more walking breaks, because I am trying to do heart rate training, and you know, pace is not a factor anyway, but my finish times is affected by it. So hopefully things will get better. Usually they get better in August. The race is in late October in Prince Edward Island, so temperature should be nice and cool, and should be back to it. So 19-kilometer run tomorrow morning, so you'll have a new video published at 7 Atlantic time. So while you're watching that tomorrow morning, know that I am huffing and puffing down some road somewhere. As always, you can leave a comment, let me know how I'm doing, give this a thumbs up, subscribe, check out my channel page. Down at the bottom right, there's a bunch of other channels you should subscribe to, especially most of them are the collaborators on avoidingchores.com. I'll start to add a playlist on the channel showing their videos there, so at least you're not missing anything. Or you can go to the website avoidingchores.com. Google Plus is also where you'll find a lot of updates. Google Plus is basically the new form of Blogger, I think. And it just comes up easier on search engines now. So I tend to be doing a lot more mobile posts and pictures and what's going on here. So I even posted a picture of the new knife that I got. So you might want to check that out. Again, add me to your circles on Google Plus. Link up your YouTube account to that, so that when you see a live hangout, that'll show up in your stream, and a whole bunch of other stuff there. So again, Twitter, whole bunch of whatever links, technology, whatever. Anyway, let me know what's going on, and I will talk to you guys later. All right, here's a little commentary at the end. I kept forgetting to mention it when I was talking about beer on the updates, but basically there was this big controversy. There was a couple of videos on Chad Beer Reviews, long-term beer tuber, and it stirred up a lot of controversy. And there was a few things that I've been noticing popping up that kind of on the same thing what we was talking about, and it's something that I saw in the bushcraft community too, that happened a little while ago. And I think it's just part of the whole normal evolution of the community and stuff, because there's a lot more beer tubers out there, or what I would say, people who do beer reviews, right? And there's different definitions, and I think I'm not considered one, even though we do one every week for like a year now, so whatever. But a couple things. One of them is that there's a lot more people out now, and you can find a lot of beer tubers in your region. So with that, people will probably naturally subscribe to the channels in their area. So I like to subscribe to the Canadian ones from Ontario, East, and a little bit down New England state, because that's where I'm gonna get the beer. The other thing is that everybody gets to the same formula, and we're guilty of that too. Same camera angle, same location, which is their kitchen table or some other venue inside the house, same length, same format of discussion, and that can get repetitive after a while. And there are a number that who do that, but they add some entertainment value to it, so it's more entertaining to watch it. But a lot of them breaks down in the same length, and there was a point there in the spring that I was subscribed to a number of beer tubers, and there were 12-15 minute beer review videos is pretty tough to keep up, especially when a lot of them do a video every other day, or if they miss 3 days, they'll upload 3, and that falls under the other challenge, which is becoming a job. That pressure of always trying to upload a video a day, and sometimes trying to barrel through a session and try to get as many recorded. Look, I just saying in the update that I need to schedule at least 2 months videos ahead, because the one a week is a challenge for me. So I can just imagine how more difficult it is, and after a while it starts to get you just want to churn it out and not do more, or not do the things that you want to do to it. So anyway, that's the reason why we kind of do our reviews. We have fun with it. We do it on Mondays. Check your analytics out. That's the other thing too, is like I think once a week is a good schedule, or maybe twice a week. Check your analytics, see the days that you get the most views, so that you can say, you might think that Sunday is a good day, but really Wednesday is a good day. So do that. There's a reason why the big channels they always upload on the same day is just because that's what it is. You know, I think over time they're just people are gonna evolve, and you're starting to see it now with some of the channels too. They're doing something a little different, you know, a little bit more, you know, entertaining, and quickly talking about the beer. And you know, we don't need to spend 10 minutes on a beer. I think with some editing you can get it down. And I know I have to unsubscribe to a lot of them, so the ones that I've subscribed to are local and they're entertaining, because they give good reviews, but also I enjoy watching them. So if I just want to know about the beer, I can just look it up, right? So anyway, that's it.